Hello and welcome to the Tuesday Checklist on a Wednesday, the show where we get together and have a laugh and a chat about all things video games. To celebrate the fact we now know who'll be starring as Joel and Ellie in HBO's upcoming TV adaptation of The Last of Us, we thought we'd have fun imagining who we might play in a hypothetical video game movie or series. The twist being, we didn't imagine anything, you did, voting in your hundreds to match each member of Team Access with their perfect silver screen role. Let's find out the results. So, the top 3 characters that our community thought Nathan should play, we'll do him first because he's not here and we can just get him out of the way. Geralt is third.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. Come on, everyone.
Just because he likes The Witcher.
That's not a good enough reason.
No. Can you imagine him? I can't. He
can't
even
grow a beard. He can't grow a beard.
I'm just trying to picture him with a stern face, like, walking around and in a Geralt-y stern face way.
He can't do a low voice. He is quite softly spoken.
I'm sure he would like to be Geralt.
He would love that. He would love it.
Yeah.
He would love it.
Maybe we should cosplay. Maybe we should dress him up. Get a silver wig.
Get him a horse.
Anyway, in second place for Nathan was Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil.
I could see him doing that.
I could see that, yeah.
Just needs to grow his fringe out a little bit. And
forever young.
Have
Leon.
Yes. But in first place, the character...
Don't do it, Rob. Don't do it.
Our community
Don't do it, everyone.
Overwhelmingly voted that Nathan should play in a movie or TV series was Nathan Drake.
Oh, for God's sake, everybody. Come on. No chance.
Nathan for Nathan. It all makes sense.
He's got the same name.
Is he good at climbing?
No.
I think...
I don't know why I'm saying no.
Looking at people's comments, one of the main reasons they picked Nathan Drake for Nathan was because of Nathan Ditem's perseverance. And I can kind of see that.
I don't know if you'd call it perseverance as much as stubbornness.
Yes.
That's it for me. That's where he doesn't even like being called Nate. Hates it.
Oh, that's very true. How would he live with being called Nate? Like, from everyone.
I think that's such a solid lineup. Like, that's like, if you think, which characters would I like to be in a video game? Like, those 3 being top, you'd be like, well, yeah, sure, okay,
not bad.
Go on then.
I've got a great acting career ahead of me now.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can stop talking about Nathan now. And we're going to move on to Ash.
Me?
Ash, you had a very interesting lineup of characters. I'm going to reveal the top 3 as voted for by our community. But before I do, who would you like to play?
Well, I'd have to go for the deep pull of my youth and talk about Drakon the Ancient's Gates, because I would want to be Rin. I'd want to be Rin, riding on a dragon, lady in her armour, big friend Arok, just having a nice time. Like, I would just 100% want to be Rin. She's amazing. Drakon the Ancient's Gates was one of my favourite, PS2 games ever. Just playing it. It's big, dumb, fantasy, fun, and I'd want to see it as a film. So, yeah, get me in there. Let me play Rin. That would be my answer.
I don't even know what that is.
It's so good! I feel like it's the one game in the world that only I have played. Everybody has that one game. They're like, this is my one. This is the one that I have. Drakon the Ancient's Gates is the one that I always bring up. Like, please, where are they? Where are the fans?
Well, I can't believe our community didn't pick Rin for Ash.
No,
or maybe they did. I don't know.
Everybody's heard of.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to reveal now the top 3 characters our community thought you would be great as, Ash. In third place, Claire Redfield.
I'll take that.
The Resident Evil series.
Gun toting.
Nice. Quite a lot of people voted for various horror characters for you. Ash.
I would enjoy that a lot.
Yeah. We've got a tie in second place.
Ooh.
Between Triss Merigold from The Witcher 3.
Oh, okay.
And you'll like this one, Jesse Faden.
Oh, both of those are excellent choices. Here, this list is good. I'm enjoying it. I thought it was. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but I just I'll play all of these characters. Sign me up.
But the number one choice for Ash, and this was a landslide. In fact, more people voted that Ash would be good as this character than voted for anything else in this entire video. And it is, of course, Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hey!
I don't see
Gingers
it.
together,
I
gingers
can't see it.
together.
I don't know where they're coming from.
So instead of riding a big dragon, you can ride a big robot.
Honestly, all
Override
of those I would happily go for. Drakan was like my deep pull because I thought, hey, here's a chance for me to flex, and also because it's a good game with a great story that I would want to see on screen. But any of those, all of those are like in my top games. Like Control, imagine Jesse Faden. Aloy, absolutely. I would take down a tall neck. I'd do it with flair. I'd love it. It'd be wonderful. So yeah, thank you everyone for these lovely characters.
We're going to move on to me next.
Ooh.
A lot of strange choices. Although in third place.
Wait, who would you like to be?
Oh yeah, who would I like to be? It's a tough question because, you know, the people I would like to be are probably not people I'd be good at being at all.
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
This is going to get really philosophical. Like I'm really like looking out into the distance. Like,
I would love to be.
who am I?
I'd love to be, Cloud or Squall from Final Fantasy or Solid Snake, just because they're like my heroes. They were my heroes growing up, and I would, love to be them. They were the kind of people I was pretending I was when I was like 10 and playing games in the house.
Squall would be great. Like, you don't have to learn any lines on camera. You just do it all as voiceover, and then
Yes,
it's just him
yes.
thinking.
But those weren't in my top. No one thought I'd be good at those characters, sadly.
Really?
Aww.
In third place, and I have to admit, I quite like the idea of this, is Dr. Neo Cortex.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Crash Bandicoot. Like a cartoony, maniacal, bald villain.
But what's Neocortex like?
And I think that would be quite fun to do. So, yeah. In second place, and I also like the idea of this, is Agent 47. Now, we're getting like a theme here, obviously.
Yeah.
Bald,
I don't know what it is.
bald,
What?
strange characters. Agent 47, obviously quite a quiet man who just goes around killing people.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying Hitman 3 at the moment, so I will take Agent 47.
Not a lot of dialogue.
No, and that's a plus, isn't it?
The cosplay of Agent 47, I've got to say, was pristine. It was wonderful. I want to see that Agent 47 on film, and I want to see you playing him.
That's Agent aged 47.
Oh my god. that was uncalled
Such a
for.
bar.
Anyway, number one for me, perhaps also unsurprisingly, was Kratos from God of War. Again, bald.
What am I
Again,
going to get with if it's just about hair? Well, come on,
angry.
everybody. Oh, I know who I'm going to get.
Depressingly, quite a lot of the people who voted for me to play Kratos did like a little caveat, and they were like, Kratos, but it would have to be a parody, lol.
No, that's not fair.
Suggesting that,
Well, as in you just wouldn't be a big
I think
angry
what they're
Kratos.
suggesting
To be
is
fair.
I don't quite have the physique to play Kratos, which is undeniably true.
What if you did like one of those big workouts?
I could do
Big, what one? Just one
Just
big
one of
workout.
those.
That's one hell of a
just
workout.
One day of a really big workout. Then you'll show those people who wanted a parody that you have what it takes to be the non-parody Kratos.
That's
One
right.
big workout.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. But
Worth a go.
Flattering anyway, because Kratos is obviously great.
But Rob, you have definitely got. You could tap into Kratos' rage.
Yes.
Yeah, the
That
rage
would-
meter spiking every time you're
Yeah.
like,
Instead of Spartan rage,
Yeah.
it's like gamer rage.
Yeah.
Instead of an axe, it's a controller that gets thrown.
Oh, nice.
The
Yeah.
parody is writing itself.
Oh
see?
my God,
it is
yeah.
a parody, isn't
This is
it?
a sketch
Played
in
into their
itself.
hands.
Okay, let's move on to Rosie Caddick.
Oh god.
This was so close. You had quite a variety of characters, Rosie, and before we reveal who the community have voted for Rosie, let's ask Rosie herself. Who would you like to play, Rosie, if you had the choice?
I mean, a childhood dream of mine would be to play as Lara Croft, because I've always wanted to be Lara Croft since I was a kid.
Good
but
choice.
But recently, I really wanted to play as a bug snack because of their little voices. I'd love to do like silly voice acting stuff. So I'm gonna say I'd love to play Lara Croft, but in recent runner-up would be a little bug snack, so I can go like straddle, and all that stuff.
I would love for you to be a bug snack, Rosie. I would love that beyond measure. That would be so good.
Oh, God.
Just so many voices when they were even like Bobsicle. I was just like, yes, I want to be a Bobsicle.
That's quite the range, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Action hero, bug snack.
Lara Croft to Bunga. I love it.
Are you ready though, Rosie, to find out who the community voted for?
Oh, I don't think I am, but here we go. Let's go.
Before I get into the top 3, I want to pick out 2 characters who, if we combined their votes, would have been in the top 3. And you got an even split between Claire Redfield and Jill Valentine.
Oh, no way. Ash, you could be Claire and I'll be Jill Valentine.
Yes, the film writes it.
And Nath is Leon. So something happening here.
Dave could be Wesker, Nath would be Leon, and I guess I'd have to be really muscly Chris Redfield.
Wouldn't you be Mr. X?
Maybe, yeah.
You'd be the tyrant.
The race.
Anyway, this is Rosie's entry. So let's get into the actual top 3 now. In 3rd place, Parappa.
Yeah.
Yes! I was wondering if Parappa would come up. I was just like, will people let me be my little rapping dog I want to be? And yes, and I'm so happy. Yes!
From a production point of view, Rosie, you already know the script.
You know all the lines, yeah.
It wouldn't really take a lot of time to get you on, up and running.
Can you imagine a Parappa the Rapper musical with starring Rosie Caddick with the whole costume?
A one-woman show. She plays all the characters.
All the characters. I'm all the teachers. Like, they're only on stage one at a time and they run left and right a lot, but I'll be doing it.
38 costume changes. It's a hell of a show. You got to see it. You
Oh,
got to
I
see
love
it.
that.
I would watch that.
I'd definitely watch that.
We should make this happen.
In 2nd place, and this was really close. It was so close between 2nd and 1st place for you, Rosie. But in 2nd place, it's Coco Bandicoot.
Oh, amazing! Yes!
You also had quite a few votes for Crash Bandicoot and quite a few votes saying Rosie can be whichever Bandicoot she likes.
Yes, I will be a Bandicoot.
If we added all the Bandicoot votes together, a Bandicoot of some kind would definitely be number 1. But in 2nd place, it's Coco Bandicoot, I guess.
Oh, that's amazing. That makes me so happy because Coco's awesome. And I can help take down you, Rob, as the evil Dr. Neocortex.
Yeah. I mean, they should definitely make a
Can I be
Crash
Polar?
Bandicoot movie.
Dave would make such a good Polar. Oh. Yes.
Cool, I'm happy.
Okay then, Rosie. Number 1. The community has made your childhood dream come true. It's Lara Croft.
Oh, amazing! How cool!
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
An absolute PlayStation icon.
Oh, that makes me so... I don't even think I've spoken about Lara that much on the channel, but everyone knows my love for Miss Croft. Yes!
You're like, as well as being an expert in many games, Rosie, like, I don't feel like, on the channel at least, you've talked about your love of Tomb Raider enough.
I mean, I did talk about the T-Rex encounter. I remember talking about that in a Tuesday check. I need more reasons to talk about Tomb Raider. I'll come up with every excuse. No more going down the water slide that's got a big shark face, imagining I'm Lara. I'm going to become Lara. That's a true story. There used to be a swimming venue near where I lived, and they had a big shark head that was open, and I used to have little finger pistols and pretend I was Lara and shoot it before I went down.
This is so good. Again, another film I would watch. And did
So
you
wholesome.
find the giant
Like wholesome
shark?
Lara Croft. I love it. That's great.
That's a dream come true, guys. Thank you for voting for Miss Croft. Yes.
So, we come at last to David Jackson.
I'm not looking forward to this.
So far, we've had Nathan as Nathan Drake, Ash as Aloy, me as Kratos, and Rosie as Lara Croft, 4 of the most beloved video game characters of all time.
Who's left?
I like this introduction.
But before we get into this, Dave, who would you like to play? If you had the choice.
I'm not sure, Rob. I haven't put enough thought into this. I panicked when you said I was going to be asked this question. all I could think of was BT from Titanfall 2. I want to be
Like to be a robot.
He's so nice. He's so friendly, and I could do it from the comfort of my lovely warm armchair.
Well, sadly, Dave, no one voted for BT for you.
Oh,
There were
dream
no
crush.
there were no BT votes.
I was thinking, Rob, when you said, like, as we've been going along, about how important hair seems to have been, and I'm worried now that my hair has been judged. I was like, who's got hair like me? And all I can think of is the Quizmaster from Buzz. I'm worried that it's going to be that, or maybe Scott Shelby from Heavy Rain is my other concern.
Amazingly, you got no buzz votes at
That's
all.
good. That's good.
Look at amazingly.
What about Scott Shelby from Heavy Rain?
Let me reveal it now.
Oh God, no! Not Scott Shelby.
Before we get into the top 3, there were a couple that made me laugh. A handful of people thought, and this is a duo, thought that you and Nathan would make a great Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
Oh my god, that would
You
be
as
wonderful.
Clank, Dave,
I'd be Clank. Yeah. Yeah.
and Nathan as Ratchet.
Yeah, is that the right way around? Probably is.
One person, and I really liked this, just thought you should play a car from Rocket League.
Wow.
Not even the ball. You are a car in the team.
I don't know what that would entail, but
Which
I'm
I
up
liked a
for
lot.
it. I'm up for it.
Anyway, let's get into the real top 3.
Okay.
Number 3, you might not recognise this character's name,
Oh, good.
but you will recognise the game they are from.
Okay.
In third place, it's Miles Upshur, who is the protagonist in Outlast.
Oh,
So,
for God's sake.
The community have decided that as well as playing
To put
the
me
game,
through hell.
you now have to star in a horror movie of Outlast and just have these things happening to you like in the flesh.
That's horrendous. That's
Flesh.
horrendous.
Good.
What have I done to everybody for them to wish that on me? I'd be just hilariously scared. Not like...
And you're good with cameras.
Oh, for God's sake.
This would be your own found footage movie. You turn it round, all like Blair Witch, being like, I'm in the scary place. That would
I
be.
need better lighting. I'm running out of battery. The autofocus is on. This is terrible.
I've damaged the camera.
It has reminded me of the fun we had playing Outlast, Dave, and
Did
how
we have fun playing Outlast?
well,
I don't recall having any fun.
Looking back on it, it was fun, but it also reminded me of how, for years, one of the most requested things in the comments is for
Don't say it out loud.
an Let's Play.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It'd be amazing. We'd all be involved, and
No.
I think it'd be fantastic. And I've
No.
said it again now, so
No.
that we can have a resurgence in the comments. If you'd like to see that, we'll
I'm just going to wave so I know to cut this bit. Just cut
we'll
this
do
bit.
like a little comment, and I'll write it in the comments if you'd like to see Dave play.
Rob, what are you doing?
Like this
I've not
comment.
sanctioned this.
And we'll see how many likes it gets.
No.
And if it gets over 1,000 likes,
If it gets
2,000.
1 like.
I think we're gonna have to do it.
I think it needs over 2,000 likes. Come
I
on.
think 1,000.
2,000.
I'd say 1,000.
I think 10.
10 likes.
Maybe that's a thing we'll do.
It would
In
be.
joint second place, Dave.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, God, this is a nightmare. Yeah,
You've
okay.
got a
There's
tie
more.
in second place.
Right.
Ethan Winters from Resident Evil.
Wait, from Resident Evil 7?
Yeah. So
What is
not
going
only-
on?
So not only are
Welcome
you
to
in
the family,
Outlast, you're
son.
now in the Baker house having your arm chainsawed off.
Oh, God, no. I don't want this. This is horrible. I would be a terrible protagonist in a horror movie. Terrible. You would not want to watch this movie.
The thing is, Dave, you'd be a brilliant protagonist in a horror movie. It's just that you
Explain.
wouldn't enjoy it.
I don't know how. I'd be a brilliant protagonist in a comedy horror movie, maybe. I don't think anybody is getting scared of my
I think you'd sell it. You'd have true fear. So
I would
whatever
have
it is,
true
we'd be
fear.
like, oh my gosh.
And you
this is
wouldn't be like,
horrible.
a warrior going into a horror situation. You
Oh,
would
thank
be,
you, Rosie. Brilliant.
Well,
Yes.
as in-
Oh, great. Thanks for that's great.
As in, you'd be relatable to all of us.
All right. I see.
Just like Ethan.
Good. Relatable. That's such a good turnaround there. Hey, he's relatable. He's not like one of these action stars. He's very much an everyman. You know? Call a spade a spade.
That's a true colleague comment there.
Mr.
Anyway,
Average.
Dave, I think you'll like this next one a lot more.
All right. How many are there? What's this?
This is
joint-
also joint second. So
Right, okay.
Miles was third. Ethan is joint second with
Yeah.
Gordon Freeman.
Oh yeah. Come
Who's
on. I actually,
way
do you know what?
cooler.
I would actually Gordon Freeman. Can I reach? I don't want to be BT anymore. I want to be Gordon Freeman. That's great. I'd love that. I would love that. And I can do it, Rob. I can do it. Let's get on the phone. Let's get on the phone to Valve.
Get on the phone right now.
Let's
I
see
think
what
you
we
can
can
smash
do.
it.
I'd love that. Yeah, that would be really, really good. Although it's still a bit scary. It's more scary than I'd like.
But you do love Half-Life,
I do.
though.
I do. I'd like it to be Half-Life 2, I think, because I'd like to have Dog and Alex and my friends and the gravity gun, basically. That would be
Isn't
great.
that the one with Raven home? Raven?
Yes, there is that
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
that-
there is that
yeah,
bit. Okay.
That little section.
It's just a section, though, Ash. It's just a section. As long as I know in advance when we're shooting, then I can prepare myself for that.
It's
I
okay
reckon.
though. You're not David Jackson in that moment.
I'm
You're
Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
I'm Gordon Freeman. He's very much the everyman, Rosie. I'd be perfect. He's not a hero.
Are you ready to hear your number one, Dave?
Okay, go on then.
The person who our community voted that you should play is also Nathan Drake.
Oh, that
Oh,
doesn't
we
make
got-
a lot of sense.
Another
A
Nathan
twist.
Drake. We've got two Nathan Drakes on the team.
Wow, two Nathan Drakes. I mean,
It's like the three Sams all over again.
no, I'd love to be Nathan Drake. That would be amazing.
Well, people were voting for Nathan to be Nathan Drake because of his perseverance. Quite a lot of the people who voted for you to be Nathan Drake cited your bravery and likability, Dave.
Wow.
So isn't
Okay.
that nice? It's too nice,
It
in
is.
fact. It's too
much
nice, and there's
nicer.
nothing remotely funny I can think of to say about it.
Maybe Nath can be Sully. Maybe we'll cast him as Sully, and then we can have Nathan and
That's
Sully.
a bit Rosie. It's a bit weird, Rosie, isn't it? When Sully's your number one boyfriend. Bit of a weird thing to say.
No, video game Sully is
Yeah.
my boyfriend. This is going to be Access Film Sully, who
Very
isn't
different.
my boyfriend.
I think the age difference is about right. I think Nath, is probably about Sully's age compared to my Nathan Drake's age, so that works. I think it works.
I think it should be a Rocket League car, personally.
It'd be like Cars.
I just picture all the cars with eyes, and then one of them's Dave.
Guys, no,
That's
no.
the film.
No,
Just
I'm
scanning
Nathan Drake.
over all the cars.
I'm Nathan Drake. I'm Nathan Drake, everyone. Nathan Drake. I'm funny. I'm funny and brave. That's me. Not the cars.
You could be a brave car in Rocket League who scores.
Lightning McDave.
Well, this has been fantastic. I think we've
Yeah.
all come away really quite well out of this.
I think we have.
So when do we start filming? Because I was under the impression that these are our films now. Like that, they've been cast.
I guess the film companies will just get in touch.
Hopefully they're all watching this video and taking notes.
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for, really.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make audition videos now. Maybe that's the next series
Oh,
of videos we make.
You're just
Oh
full
my
of
god, just
ideas.
put them at the end. Just everyone's audition videos.
Not going to do that.
Can you honk for us, please?
It's like kind of a low key. I didn't want to go too big. I'm trying to maintain a straight face so as not to damage my bonnet or anything.
Dave auditioning there for the role of that one car who lost 7-0 because his teammates wouldn't get back in goal. Thanks very much for voting, everyone. Let us know in the comments which video game character you would play in an imaginary movie, and click that notification bell so you're always up to date with everything from the world of PlayStation.
PlayStation